Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you on board Delta Airlines flight number 630 with service to Nagoya, Japan. Our flight time today will be 3 hours and 4 minutes. We'll be working together to ensure an on-time departure. You can help by stepping out of the aisles as quickly as possible after placing your bags in the overhead bins. Mobile phones and other electronic devices may be used while we're here at the gate. However, once the boarding door is closed, these items must be turned off and stowed. For safety reasons, laptop computers may not be placed in your seat back pocket. A list of approved electronic devices may be found in the in-flight informational section of Sky Magazine, located in your seat back pocket. Please note that federal regulations prohibit the use of mobile phones during the flight. If you're seated at an exit seat, please review the exit seating responsibility noted on that card. If you're unable or prefer not to perform these functions, contact a flight attendant. We'll be happy to find you another seat. Again, this is Delta Airlines flight number 630. With service to Nagoya, Japan. Our flight time en route will be 3 hours and 4 minutes. Again, we do welcome you on board.
Mga binibining at Ginoo, malugod po namin kayo binabati sa lipad ng Delta Airlines sa member ng Sky Team Alliance. Ito po ang lipad bilang 630 patungo sa Nagoya. Ang ating pong lipad ay inaasahang magtatagal ng 3 oras at 4 na sandali. Para po masiguradong ating ganap na pag-alis, mangyari po lamang na itabi na yung mga daladalahin sa ilalim ng upuan sa inyong harapan o di kayo sa mga overhead bins at maupo na po. Lahat ng malalaking daladalahin ay dapat ilagay sa overhead bins at ang maliliit na bag naman ay maaari ninyong ilagay sa ilalim ng upuan sa inyong harapan. Mangyari po lamang na ilagay ang mga rollerboard sa loob ng overhead bins na nakaharap ang hawakan o gulong sa likuran ng overhead bin. Sa ganito pong paraan ay mas maraming daladalahin na mapagkakasya rito. Kung wala pong upuan sa inyong harapan, ang lahat po ng inyong gamit ay kinakailangang ilagay sa mga overhead bins. Maaari pong gumamit ng mga cellular phones at iba pang electronic devices habang ang boarding door ay nakabukas pa. Para po sa inyong kaligtasan, hindi po pinahintulutan ng paglalagay ng laptop computer sa seat pocket sa inyong harapan. Ang listahan ng mga pinahintulutang electronic devices ay matatagpuan din sa ating Sky Magazine na nasa harapan ng inyong upuan. Mahigpit po ang pinagbabawal ang paggamit ng cellular phone sa impapawid. Salamat po.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gate agent has brought on a light green color belt strap. Maybe it's used for holding your luggage together. If you're missing a belt strap for luggage, please contact one of the flight attendants. Thank you.
Well, good morning from the cockpit. This is Delta 630, service to Nagoya, Japan, continuing on to Detroit, Michigan. Scheduled pushback time for us is 05 past the hour. That's 7 minutes from now. And we should be pushing off the gate on schedule. Flying time today, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Ride's going to be a little bit bumpy to start with because of a few scattered thunderstorms here in the Manila area. The en route portion of the flight should be nice and smooth. And farther north we get, the more of a tailwind we pick up, so we might start getting a little bit more turbulence as we approach Japan, especially on the descent portion. So we'll do our best to give you a smooth ride. Nagoya weather is good, partly cloudy skies. Temperature today forecast to be in the mid-50s. We thank you for joining us. We do appreciate your business, and we hope that you enjoy the ride with us. Again, it's Delta 630 for Nagoya, continuing to Detroit. Welcome on board.
Hello, everyone. Flight 630 is just about ready to depart. Please be sure you turned off all portable electronic devices and mobile phones to the off position. Before the plane can move, everyone must be seated with their seatbelts fastened. All tray tables, carrying items, footrests, and video monitors must be stowed at this time. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure, cross-check, and all call. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'd like to welcome you on board Delta Airlines flight number 630 with service to Nagoya, Japan, continuing service to Detroit. Again, our flight time will be 3 hours and 4 minutes. My name is Greg Marshall. I'm the purser on today's flight. I'm assisted by a crew of 11 other flight attendants. Together, we'll be doing everything we can to ensure you have an enjoyable flight with us today. Captain Bill Ramsey is in command with First Officer Holly Smith. On behalf of your entire flight crew, welcome on board Delta Airlines and also a member of the Sky Team Alliance. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable, so before we depart, we'll be showing a brief safety presentation of this Boeing 747 aircraft. Thank you.
Mga binibinigin ng Ginoo, magandang umaga po muli sa inyong lahat. Muli po, malugod po namin kayong tinatanggap dito sa lipad ng Delta. Ang ating pong purser o flight leader sa lipad na ito ay si Ginoong Greg Marshall kasama ng 11 pang flight attendants. Isang ligtas at kaya-ayang paglipad ang aming unang prioridad, kaya't bago po tayo makaalis, mangyaring ituon muna ang pansin sa video screens para sa impormasyong pangkaligtasan tungkol dito sa ating aeroplanong 747-400.
Welcome aboard Delta Airlines. I'm Richard Anderson, the Chief Executive Officer of Delta. And on behalf of the best team of airline professionals in the world, we're really pleased you're flying with us today. You're in great hands. For Delta employees worldwide, their first priority on every flight is safety. In addition to providing you a safe journey, we want your time with us to be comfortable and enjoyable. Delta had a great founder, C. Woolman, and I get to sit at his desk every day. He built our airline on a foundation of honesty, integrity, and mutual respect. As a big global airline, we want these values to be reflected in our service every single day. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. And thanks so much for flying Delta.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with us. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable. So before we depart, we'll be showing a brief safety presentation. This information can help you if there's an emergency, so it's important to pay close attention, even if you are a frequent flyer.
All carry-on items should now be stored securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. And all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas should be clear. Your mobile phones and other electronic devices should be turned off. Once airborne, we'll let you know when you can use approved electronic devices. But note that some items, such as phones, may not be used in flight at any time. You'll find a list of approved electronic devices in the in-flight information section of Sky Magazine. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
Are you okay sitting by the emergency exit?
If you're unable or prefer not to perform these functions, just let us know and we'd be happy to find you another seat. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle or press the latch to release. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, you should keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted signs located throughout the cabin, as well as any crew member instructions.
You cannot smoke. I'm so sorry.
Smoking is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 12 exits on this plane, 12 doors, 5 on each side of the main deck, and 1 door on each side of the upper deck. 8 doors on the main deck have detachable slides that can be used as rafts. The doors on the upper deck and those over the wings have slides that may be used in a land evacuation only. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the economy cabin. If you're seated in the first or business class cabin, life vests are either between your seats, under your seats, or in a compartment under your armrest. To use, pull the tab to remove the vest from its container and then open the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Fasten the 2 straps to the front of the vest and then adjust the straps loosely around your waist. If your vest has only 1 strap, wrap it around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tubes at shoulder level. You can activate a light by pulling down on the tab in front. If your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute infant life vests or other flotation devices for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for flotation. Now, Before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and locked, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items are properly stowed. As we come through the cabin for our final safety checks, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
Thanks for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, your flight attendants will be coming through the cabin to do their final cabin check. Please make certain your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright locked position and all carrying items is properly stowed. Cabin lights will then be turned off. Your reading light button is located in the armrest of your seat. Again, we do thank you for your attention. And again, we do welcome you on board Delta Airlines.
Flight attendants have done so. Please prepare for takeoff. And Delta 630, ready in sequence. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special welcome to our Delta Elite customers. On today's flight, our SkyMile members and members of our airline partner program will earn approximately 1,737 miles. Our first service today includes a variety of beverages and breakfast in the main cabin. Complimentary beer and wine is served. Liquor is available for $7 US or 700 Japanese yen. Following the meal service, duty-free sales will begin. Product descriptions are listed in the duty-free catalog found in your seat back pocket. In addition, home delivery is available for customers with address in Japan. Brochures and order forms are available upon request. Ladies and gentlemen, certain forms are required for your entry into Japan. Please keep these forms with your travel documents for presentation to customs on arrival at Nagoya International Airport. This is flight number DL630. All passengers whose final destination is Japan must complete a custom declaration form. Members of the same family traveling together need only complete one form. In addition, all visitors to Japan must complete an embarkation/disembarkation card. Again, our flight time will be 3 hours and 4 minutes. We do welcome you on board.
Mga binibinigi ng at Ginoo, kung kayo po ay member ng SkyMiles o ng aming airline partner programs, kayo po ay magkakabit ng 1,837 milya. Kung hindi pa po kayo member ng SkyMiles, inibitahan po namin kayong tumungo sa delta.com upang sumali. Nasa taas na po tayo ng paglipad kung saan maaari na po ninyong gamitin ang inyong portable electronic devices. Pinagbabawal po ng federal regulation ang paggamit ng teleponong selular sa ating paglipad. Ang karagdagang impormasyon ukol sa portable electronic devices ay matatagpuan sa ating Sky Magazine na nasa bulsa ng upuan sa inyong harapan. Para po sa inyong kaligtasan, mangyari lamang pong manatili munang nakaupo hanggang sa hindi na nakasinding babala para sa pagkabit ng seatbelt. Ang mga banyo ay matatagpuan sa iba't ibang bahagi ng eroplano. Pinakikiusap po namin na gamitin lamang po ninyo ang mga banyo matatagpuan malapit sa inyong kinauupuan. Sa lipad po natin ito, kami po ay natutupang magpalabas ng isang pelikula sa economy cabin na susundan ng Delta on-air television. May ilang bilang din po ng audio programming na mapagpipilian. Naririnig po ang audio programming sa channel bilang 1 o 2. Ang kumpletong listahan ng audio channels ay matatagpuan sa bahaging pang-entertainment ng Sky Magazine. Ang ating Business Elite ay may video on demand system. Hintayin lamang pong lumabas ang interactive sa monitor. Sa bawat pindot ng mga buton, kayo po ay makakaranas ng panandaling ang paghihintay. Ito po ay normal na operasyon lamang ng ating system. Nais din po namin ipagbigay alam na matapos po ang pagsisilbi ng iyong almusal, mag-uumpisa na po ang pagbebenta ng duty-free items. Ang katalog na matatagpuan sa inyong seat pocket ay naglalaman ng mga bagay na maaari ninyong bilhin sa lipad na ito. Upang kumita ng dobleng milya sa inyong bilihin, gamitin lamang po inyong Delta SkyMiles American Express card. Tinatanggap din po namin ang karamihan ng major credit cards, US dollars at iba pang foreign currencies. Bukod po dito, ang mga pasaherong may address sa Japan ay maaari din bumili sa home delivery. Humingi naman po kayo ng brochure at order forms sa mga flight attendants. Ngunit ipinaalala rin po namin na kung kayo po ay magpapatuloy sa iba pang lipad, hindi po pinahintulutan sa security checks ang pagdadala ng liquids, gels o creams na lalagpas sa 3 ounces or 100 milliliters, kaya ipagpaliban po muna ninyo ang pagbili ng mga ito. Ang mga pasahero po na titigil sa Japan ay kinakailangan ding punuan ang Customs Declaration Form. Isang customs declaration card lamang po ang dapat punuan ng mga miyembro ng isang pamilya. Bukod po dito, ang lahat ng bibisita sa Japan na aabot o higit sa edad na 16 na taong gulang ay kinakailangan dumaan sa 2 English fingerprint scan at kukuhanan din ng digital photograph. Mga pasahero may dalang hayop o halaman naman ay kinakailangang dumaan sa quarantine inspection counter. Maraming salamat po sa inyong atensyon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen from Flight Deck, I'd like to welcome you aboard Delta 630 to Nagoya, Japan this morning. If you'd like to set your watch, it's 7:25 a.m. in Japan, or Japan Central Time. We'll be climbing up to about 37,000 feet. We've got about 2 hours and 53 minutes left en route. We should arrive at the gate about 10:30 local AM time. The route of flight today is going to take us up over the northern Philippines, the northern Philippine Sea, up above parts of the South China Sea, Naha, Japan, and then on up the coast of Japan to Nagoya. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We'll turn the seatbelt sign off. Do feel free to move about the cabin as you need. We do suggest while seated you keep your belts fastened about you, and if you could keep movement to a minimum in the early portions of the flight, so the flight attendants may better serve you, I'm sure they would appreciate that. Thanks again. Well, folks, at this time we're about 225 miles from Nagoya, and as you can probably tell, we're starting a gradual descent for landing. Should be on the ground at about quarter past the hour, or so about 35 minutes from now. We'll be touching down. Weather's good, just clear skies. I take it back. A few scattered clouds around 2,000 feet. Temperature is 48 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 8 degrees Celsius. The winds are out of the northwest, gusting about 25 to 30. So as we descend below these clouds that you may see out the window, it's liable to get a little bit bumpy. So I'm going to have the flight attendants start their cleanup of the aircraft at this time and be prepared to sit for about the last 10-15 minutes of the flight. At this time, we do say goodbye to you here from the cockpit. We thank you again for choosing Delta for your travel plans. All of us here at Delta do appreciate your business, and we wish you a pleasant stay here in the Nagoya area or wherever your final destination may be. Flight attendants, please do prepare for landing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, your flight attendants will be coming to the cabin. We're securing it for landing. We're collecting all headsets, newspapers, and any other items that you wish to discard at this time. Thank you.
Mga binibinigi ng Ginoo bilang paghanda para sa ating paglapag sa Nagoya, mangyari po lamang siguraduhin nakabit ng maayos sa inyong seatbelt. Itabi na rin po ninyo lahat ng daladalahin sa overhead bin so di kayo sa ilalim ng upuan sa inyong harapan. Ang mga flight attendants ay magdaraan upang kolektahin ang mga bagay na nais ninyo ipatapon. Kung kayo po'y magpapatuloy pa ng paglipad, mangyari pong siguraduhin na inyong connecting gate sa mga information screen sa matatagpuan sa loob ng terminal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been cleared for landing into Nagoya, Japan. Please make certain your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright lock position and all carrying items is properly stowed. We'll be on the ground shortly. Thank you.
Mga binibinigi ng Ginoo, tayo po'y lalapag na sa Nagoya. Mangyari lamang po siguraduhin nakakabit ng maayos sa inyong seatbelt, nakatuwid ang mga sandalan, nakatiklop ang mesa at nakatabi ang footrest at video monitors. Ang lahat ng electronic devices ay kinakailangan na pong patayin at iligpit sa panahong ito. Mangyari lamang pong ipasa ang anumang natitirang service items, kaya ng baso o dyaryo, sa mga flight attendants sa magdaraan sa pasilyo. Muli po, tayo po'y naghahanda na para sa ating paglapag.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nagoya International Airport. The local time here is 10 after 10. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You may now use mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices. However, personal computers may not be used at this time. Once the seatbelt sign is turned off, please be careful when opening overhead bins to prevent injury from bags that may fall. If you need information regarding flight connections, baggage claim, or ground transportation, please check with the representative meeting this flight or the gate informational screens in the arrival gate area. Book your next trip at Delta.com, where we guarantee you'll find our lowest fares online. Delta.com is also the place to redeem those Sky Miles for reward travel and obtain many other services such as online check-in within 24 hours of your departure. On behalf of this Honolulu-based and Manila-based crew, it's been our pleasure serving you today. We look forward to seeing you again on another Delta flight. Have a very pleasant day here. Thank you.
Mga binibinigi ng Ginoo, maligayang pagdating po sa Nagoya, kung saan ang lokal na oras ay 15 sandali makalipas sa 10 ng umaga. Mangyari po lamang manatiling nakaupo na nakakabit ang seatbelt at hayaan muna nakatabi ang mga kagamitan hanggang ang babala sa pagkabit ng seatbelt ay nakailaw pa. Kapag hindi na po nakasindi ang babala, maaari na po kayo tumayo, ngunit mag-ingat lamang po sa pagbubukas ng overhead bins at maaaring naiba na ng pagkakalagay ng mga gamit sa kahabaan ng ating paglalakbay. Maaari na po ninyong gamitin ang inyong mobile phones at iba pang handheld electronic devices liban lamang sa inyong laptop computers. Para naman po sa mga pasahero nating mga kailangan ng wheelchairs, mangyari po lamang manatili munang nakaupo at hayaan po munang makababa ang karamihan ng mga pasahero. Matapos po yun, maaari na po kayo magpunta sa ikalawang pinto ng eroplano sa bandang kaliwa kung saan may mga wheelchair na naghihintay para sa inyo. Sa ngalan po ng Delta at ng aming Sky Team at Codeshare Partners, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpili sa amin. Kami po yung nagalak na mapagsilbihan kayo sa lipad na ito at umaasa po kami mapagsilbihan kayo muli sa susunod ninyo paglalakbay. Muli po, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at magandang umaga.
Flight attendants prepare doors for arrival. Cross-check and I'll call.